Gurubhyo Namaha. We learned from which number we learned?
19 levels select mommy na so 19 from 19
Jayame Chakratah Payu Vijaya Payu Prishtatah. I think 20 we finished, ma.
No, 18 mommy. Notebook la 18.
Oh, okay.
So
Shika Mutyoti.
No, Ajita Vama Pashvetu Dakshini Chaparajita. From 21, okay? Ajita Vama Pashvetu Dakshine Chaparajita Shikha Mudhyoti Nirakshe Duma Mudni Vyavastita Maladhari Lalate Cha Bruvau Rakshe Yashasvini Trinetra Cha Bruvor Madhye Yamaganta Cha Nasike Shankini Chakchushor Madhye Srotrayor Dvaravasini Kapolau Kalika Rakshet Karnamule Dushankari Nasikayam Sugandhacha Uttaroshte Cha Charchika Adare Cha Mrudakala Jihvayam Cha Saraswati Dantan Rakshatu Kaumari Kantadeshe Du Chandika Ghantikam Chitra Ghanta Cha Mahamaya Jadaluke Kamakshi Chibukam Rakshe Vacham Me Sarvamangala Grivayam Bhadrakali Ja Prishtamamshe Dhanurdhari Nilagriva Bahirkhante Nalikam Nalakubhari Skandhayor Kadgini Rakshe Bahu Me Vajradharini Hastayor Dhandini Rakshe Dambika Changuli Shuja Nakhan Chuleshwari Rakshe Kukshau Rakshe Kuleshwari Stanau Rakshe Mahadevi Manashoka Vinashini Hridaye Lalita Devi Udare Shuladharini Nabhau Chakamini Rakshe Guhyam Guhyeshwari Tatha Putana Kamika Yoni Gude Mahishavahini Katyam Bhagavati Rakshe Januni Vindyavasini Jange Mahabala Rakshe Sarvakama Pradayini Gulpayor Narasimhi Ja Pada Prushte Taijasi Padangulishu Shri Rakshe Padadastalavasini Nakandham Shakarali Cha Keshamschai Urdhvakeshini Roma Kupeshu Kauberi Kaumari Nirkana.
Even for me it is Kaumari, but I changed last week.
Okay, I didn't know about that. That is like, because the one that I was doing, which is my main book, that also Kauberi only it is there. See, there is what happens. This does not have any bijams in that. There is no, only the 13 chapters have the bijams. So don't worry if it is. See, God's names and all we have only given. Remember that. Kauberi, Kaumari doesn't make any difference. So like even if you are reading it, now we are learning from this text, so we are all saying the same thing. If you are doing it on your own also, there's some difference, it's okay. There's nothing wrong in that, okay?
And you have to change that yoni.
Yoni. I don't know, she must have heard the thing. Because Medram is there, no?
Putana Kamika.
Putana Kamika Medram, no? Medram is male genitals. So Yoni, that is what? These are all the things given the Yoni.
Instead of Medram, make it yoni.
Yoni. Okay?
Because we are chanting.
Because women are chanting, you can say it as Yoni.
இது தௌஜசின்னு இருக்கு. நீங்க தைஜசி சொன்னீங்க.
ஏதுமா? Taijasi.
தைஜசி.
Gulfayona pada prashtetu Taijasi.
தைஜசி.
Okay. There may be some kind of a, like, difference in the printing and things like that. So it is okay. Okay? Where it is? Roma kupeshu kauberi tvacham vagishwari thatha Raktamajjavasamamsan yasti medamsi parvati antrani kalarātrischa pittam cha mukuteshwari. Now only we are going to start that. Pittam cha mukuteshwari. Pittam, vadam, kafam. These three. Normally the body is classified into one of these three. And they are in different permutation and combination. All the three are present in everybody. So we have seen the Pittam part of it. Pittam cha Mukuteshwari. Padmavati Padmakoshe.
Padmavati Padmakoshe. Padmavati Padmakoshe.
Kafe Chodamanistatha.
Kafe Chodamanistatha. Kafe Chodamanistatha.
Padmavati Padmakoshe. Kafe Chodamanistatha.
Padmavati Padmakoshe. Kafe Chodamanistatha. Padmavati Padmakoshe. Kafe Chodamanistatha.
Jwalamukhi Nakhajwalam.
Jwalamukhi Nakhajwalam. Jwalamukhi Nakhajwalam.
Abedya Sarvasandhishu.
Abedya Sarvasandhishu. Abedya Sarvasandhishu.
Jwalamukhi Nakhajwalam Abedya Sarvasandhishu.
Jwalamukhi Nakhajwalam Abedya.
Don't split it there. Don't split it. Jwalamukhi Nakhajwalam Abedya. Don't make it Nakhajwalam Abedya. No. Jwalamukhi Nakhajwalam Abedya Sarvasandhishu.
Jwalamukhi Nakhajwalam Abedya Sarvasandhishu. Jwalamukhi Nakhajwalam Abedya Sarvasandhishu.
Padmavati Padmakoshe. Kafe Chodamanistatha. Jwalamukhi Nakhajwalam Abedya Sarvasandhishu.
Padmavati Padmakoshe. Kafe Chodamanistatha. Jwalamukhi Nakhajwalam Abedya Sarvasandhishu. Padmavati Padmakoshe. Kafe Chodamanistatha. Jwalamukhi Nakhajwalam Abedya Sarvasandhishu.
Padmavati Padmakoshe. Our two lungs, they look like the outer petals of the lotus. You see, the two lungs are little curved on one side. So they look like the outer petals. That is why, because Padma Koshe, Koshe means the envelope, like, closed one. So Padma Koshe, together it means the calyx of the flower. That is the outside part of the lotus is called. The petals, how they look. Like that our lungs look. So they have referred lungs as Padma Kosha. Okay. Padma Kosha here means the lungs. The Padmavati protects our gods, our lungs. Let her, may Padmavati, who is Padmavati? Lakshmi, Mahalakshmi. She protects our lungs. Kafe Chodam, the third of the body, what is called body variety. So that is Kafam, phlegm. Phlegm, let it be protected by Chodamani. So Vadam and Kafam, it is over here. Jwala Mukhi Naka Jwala. Our nails have the natural shine. So the natural shine, let Jwalamukhi keep it shining all the time. Jwalamukhi, because Jwalamukhi herself is flame face, Jwalamukhi. So let her keep my nails shining. The luster of my nails be protected by her. Abhedya Sarvasadish. Abhedya means the one who is unbreakable. Abhedya. Sarvasandishu, dwell in all my joints. Sandishu means joints. Sandhi means joints. Sandishu means all the joints, plural. So Sarvasandishu, all the joints, let the one who is unbreakable, Abhedya, let her protect her. Next one, again there is a slight change in the Shukram Brahma. Shukram is semen, so we say is Shonitam. Shonitam Brahmani me rakshit. Okay, that is the only thing. There are one or two things like that where a female resides and a male resides. That is the reason. Okay. Shonitam Brahmani me rakshit.
Shonitam Brahmani me rakshet. Shonitam Brahmani me rakshet.
Chayam Chatreshwari tatha.
Chayam Chatreshwari tatha. Chayam Chatreshwari tatha.
Shukram Brahmani me rakshet. Shonitam Brahmani me rakshet. Chayam Chatreshwari tatha.
Shonitam Brahmani me rakshet. Chayam Chatreshwari tatha. Shonitam Brahmani me rakshet. Chayam Chatreshwari tatha.
Ahankaram Mano Buddhim.
Ahankaram Mano Buddhim. Ahankaram Mano Buddhim.
Rakshen me Dharmadharini.
Rakshen me Dharmadharini. Rakshen me Dharmadharini.
Ahankaram Mano Buddhim. Rakshen me Dharmadharini.
Ahankaram Mano Buddhim.
Ahankaram Mano Buddhim.
Rakshen me Dharmadharinim.
Dharmadharini. There is no ni. Okay. Ahankaram Mano Buddhim. Rakshen me Dharmadharini.
Ahankaram Mano Buddhim. Rakshen me Dharmadharini. Ahankaram Mano Buddhim. Rakshen me Dharmadharini.
Shonitam Brahmani me rakshet. Chayam Chatreshwari tatha. Ahankaram Mano Buddhim. Rakshen me Dharmadharini.
Shonitam Brahmani me rakshet. Chayam Chatreshwari tatha. Ahankaram buddhim rakshe me dharmadarini.
Shonitam is blood. Okay. Shonitam means blood. Brahmani may actually, like the Brahmani protects that, because Brahma is the Lord of creation. So this is actually related to creation. That is the reason Brahmani, his Shakti form, let her protect the blood. Because like which semen as well as the blood both are like enough. Mainly for the creation. They say that Brahmani protects that. Chayam Chatreshwari Tata. Chatreshwari is the one who is holding an umbrella. Umbrella, canopy, royal canopy. We shouldn't say umbrella because umbrella is for us, for them royal canopy, the one you see in the temples that they hold it. So Chatreshwari she is called, the one who is holding it. Why? They hear Chaya, shadow. My shadow be protected by the one who is holding the royal canopy. Understand why? When the shadow comes only when the sun is there, in the heat, when you walk in the heat. So that is why the shadow be protected. So you hold so the heat doesn't affect us. How sensitive, no? Now next one, ahankara, mano, buddhi. Ego, mind and intellect. These three are antakaranas, part of antakaranas. Four are antakaranas. Consciousness is something that is the deity itself. So that left out. These three belong to us. Because of these three, all our thinking, all our life circles around this. Ahankaram, mano, buddhi. Because mind is like the master of all our indriyas. Buddhi can only analyze what the mind feeds. Whatever the mind is feeding, indriyas are feeding the mind. So the mind is feeding the buddhi. So when mind is feeding the buddhi analyzes it, whatever the information got, analyzes it and say, within that what is good or not good. We just take. That is why it's all a very, very relative term. Because what we see, what we hear, this is all individual. Whatever you see, I don't see it in the same way. Whatever you taste, maybe I hate it. I don't like it. Whatever you like to taste, I don't like it or I cannot eat it. So this is what is fed to the mind is through our indriyas. Indriyas varies, so the mind storing capacity also varies. So analytical aspect of the intellect also varies. So these three are controlled by Dharma Dharani, the one who is the upholder of Dharma. Dharma Dharani is the one who upholds Dharma, because it only, the intellect finally has to take the right decision to make us do what? According to Dharma. We should not get digressed into the path of adharma. So that is why these three antakaranas are guarded by Dharma Dharani. Okay. Next we come to 5 pranas. Okay. Prana panau tatha vyanam.
Prana panau tatha vyanam. Prana panau tatha vyanam.
Udanam cha samanakam.
Udanam cha samanakam. Udanam cha samanakam.
Lot of variations looks like.
Samanodanamevacha அப்படின்னு இருக்கு.
Huh?
Samanodanamevacha.
The same thing there also.
Udanecha.
Udanam cha samana. Udanam cha samanakam. Should I send the lyrics also to you people before we come to the text? It's okay, you can make correction. Okay, no problem. Because they have mentioned all the 5 pranas here. Prana, apana, Vyana, Udana and Samana. All the 5 pranas are mentioned here. That is why, like, it comes. Actually, we really don't know which one is the right script, right text. That is because of this print media, we really don't know. But this is something that I read in my main book also, like this only. So that is based on like Bhaskara Ray's Guptavati. So that is also in the same line. So it is okay. They give the variation also in that. Like probably I didn't see the variation. I was just reading that at that time.
முன்னாடியும் 2 லைன் இருக்கு மாமி இதுல.
எதுமா? சொல்லு.
ஆயுரக்ஷத்வ வாராகி ஜனன். அது சொல்லல. பிராணா பாணவ ததா. அதுக்கு முன்னாடி
ரசே ரூபே ஜகன்னே. அது next line வருது. மாத்திடுறோம், ஒரு arrow போட்டுடுறோம். Okay? Because it is only when we are reciting together. See, when you are doing it alone at home, it is okay. See, these are all. First, we saw about the Stula Deham, all the things that we saw were to the Stula Deham. Now, from the cafe, that body, this thing, from that, when you say Ahankara, Mano, Buddhi, and Sukshma Deham, it comes to Sukshma Prana. See, without that, we cannot exist, but you cannot see them. You cannot see them. Whereas all the other body parts, we see them. But these are all the main things without which the existence itself is a big question mark. Okay? Prana panau tatha vyanam.
Prana panau tatha vyanam. Prana panau tatha vyanam.
Udanam cha samanakam.
Udanam cha samanakam. Udanam cha samanakam.
Prana panau tatha vyanam udanam cha samanakam.
Prana panau tatha vyanam udanam cha samanakam. Prana panau tatha vyanam udanam cha samanakam.
Vajrahasta cha me rakshet.
Vajrahasta cha me rakshet. Vajrahasta cha me rakshet.
Pranam kalyana shobhana.
Pranam kalyana shobhana. Pranam kalyana shobhana.
Vajrahasta cha me rakshet. Pranam kalyana shobhana.
Vajrahasta cha me rakshet. Pranam kalyana shobhana. Vajrahasta cha me rakshet. Pranam kalyana shobhana.
Pranapanau tatha vyanam udanam cha samanakam. Vajrahasta cha me rakshet. Pranam kalyana shobhana.
Prana panau tatha vyanam udanam cha samanakam. Vajrahasta cha me rakshet. Pranam kalyana shobhana. Prana panau tatha vyanam udanam cha samanakam. Vajrahasta cha me rakshet. Pranam kalyana shobhana.
The 5 pranas. Pranas, it is major pranas. There are plenty of minor pranas in our body. These 5 are considered to be the main 5 major pranas. Other pranas use for smaller actions what we do it. In fact, like, as you say, the blinking of the eyes, and so many times even your dozing off, vomiting, there are a lot of small pranas are associated with that. But these 5 are considered to be the major pranas. Prana, apana, vyana, udana and samana. These 5 are. These vital forces, prana is called vital forces. First prana is the breath, respiration, which is main for our existence. Vyana, apana. Apana is meant for elimination. Apana is the one which stays even after death. When the body does not, as the physical thing to eliminate, then you see the dead bodies like bloat, their stomach is bloated and the body is bloated. All those things happen because of apana. The release of apana can happen even after death. That is the one prana that stays till the end. So that is for elimination. Vyana. Vyana actually is for the nervous system. Vyana works. Our speech, our conscious actions. So many times our heart pumps on its own. We don't need to do anything for the heart to beat. Involuntary and voluntary actions, consciously the actions that we do it. Our indriyas, karmendriyas, all those things are controlled by Vyana. Nervous system is controlled by Vyana. Udhana. Udhana actually keeps that body heat. The body is not heat. So when the death happens, body is the one, Udhana is the one first leaves because the body becomes chill. That chillness is totally different from when you have your real chills when you are alive. No? Those two are really different. So the Udhana leaves. We say like, Muladharam, just for information, academic interest. Okay, in the Muladhara, the Shakti stays in the form of Kundalini. I told you last time, it is like Pralaya Agni in the Muladhara. That Agni is supposed to keep our body warm. It is because of that Agni that keeps our body warm. So that when the person is going to have the end near, few days before that Kundalini escapes. The first one that escapes even before death is the Kundalini. Kundalini escapes. You can see the lifelessness in their eyes, in their actions and things like that, because Kundalini is the life force of us. Like the prana, she's the one which is essential. So she lives few days before actually the death happens. So as soon as the death happens, the first one to leave, just before the death is this Udhana. So that is the one, the body heat, absolutely it becomes nil. Okay? Samana. Samana is like, for digestion. Assimilation of our nutrients, whatever we eat. Samana. And the circulation of blood circulation. It's very, very important. It only sustains our body. So the 5 pranas are very, very important for us, for our living. So shall I repeat it? Prana is for respiration. Apana is for elimination. Vyana is for nervous system and speech and conscious actions that we are doing. And Udhana is the body heat. And Samana is for digestion, assimilation of our nutrients. Any doubt? You raised your... Okay. So for the circulation, blood circulation and all takes care, it is taken care by Samana. So these 5 need to be protected very well and strongly for us to stay alive. So Vajra Hasta. Vajrayudham is something that Indra holds. And it is so heavy, you have to be really strong with the shoulder as well as your hands. Your arms need to be strong. Then you can understand the one who is holding the Vajrayudham should be very strong person. Vajrahasta is protecting us, protecting these 5 pranas. Pranam Kalyana Shobhanam. She is like, she's auspicious beauty. This prana, the devata who is the Vajrahasta who is guarding the pranas, she is beautiful, auspicious, Kalyana, auspiciously beautiful. Shobhana is beauty, okay? Next we come to the 5 indriyas. Again 5 senses here, jnanendriyas. Okay. Rase rupe cha gandhe cha.
Rase rupe cha gandhe cha. Rase rupe cha gandhe cha.
Shabde sparshe cha yogini.
Shabde sparshe cha yogini. Shabde sparshe cha yogini.
Rase rupe cha gandhe cha. Shabde sparshe cha yogini.
Rase rupe cha gandhe cha. Shabde sparshe cha yogini. Rase rupe cha gandhe cha. Shabde sparshe cha yogini.
Sattvam rajastamaschaiva.
Sattvam rajastamaschaiva. Sattvam rajastamaschaiva.
Rakshe narayani sada.
Rakshe narayani sada. Rakshe narayani sada.
Sattvam rajastamaschaiva. Rakshe narayani sada.
Sattvam rajastamaschaiva. Rakshe narayani sada. Sattvam rajastamaschaiva. Rakshe narayani sada.
Rase rupe cha gandhe cha. Shabde sparshe cha yogini. Sattvam rajastamaschaiva. Rakshe narayani sada.
Rase rupe cha gandhe cha. Shabde sparshe cha yogini. Sattvam rajastamaschaiva. Rakshe narayani sada. Rase rupe cha gandhe cha. Shabde sparshe cha yogini. Sattvam rajastamaschaiva. Rakshe narayani sada.
Rasa, Rupa, Gandha, Shabda, Sparsha. Rasa is the taste, Rupam is the form, Gandha is the smell, Shabda is sound, Sparsha is touch. These are all the 5 jnanendriyas. They are protected by yogini. The 3 gunas form the next one, Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. Narayani protects. Narayani is the Mahalakshmi Rupam, she is Vaishnavi. So, Sattva, Tamas, Rajas are the base form of the entire creation. Gunadhita we say her. She is beyond these gunas. But when the Shakti emerges, she is Gunadhita, but gunas are present in her in equilibrium. If you see the entire creation, Prapancham, it is the permutation combination of these gunas in different grades. All of us have all the 3 gunas, not only us, even plants, animals, Panchabhutam. Everything has got all the 3 gunas. The Prapancham is based on the gunas in different permutation combination. Everything is present here, only based on this. So that is the reason Narayani protects it. Narayana Samrakshanam. Narayana is the protector of this universe. So his Shakti is called Narayani. She protects these 3 gunas in everything, because this is a present in everything. Everything it protects. It is there. Ayu rakshatu varahi.
Ayu rakshatu varahi. Ayu rakshatu varahi.
Dharmam rakshatu rakshatu Vaishnavi.
Dharmam rakshatu Vaishnavi. Dharmam rakshatu Vaishnavi.
Ayu rakshatu Varahi. Dharmam rakshatu Vaishnavi.
Ayu rakshatu Varahi. Dharmam rakshatu Vaishnavi. Ayu rakshatu Varahi. Dharmam rakshatu Vaishnavi.
Yashah kirtim cha lakshmim cha.
Yashak kirtim cha lakshmi cha. Yashak kirtim cha lakshmi cha.
Dhanam vidyam cha chakrini.
Dhanam vidyam cha chakrini. Dhanam vidyam cha chakrini.
Yashah kirtim cha lakshmim cha. Dhanam vidyam cha chakrini.
Yashak kirtim cha lakshmi cha. Dhanam vidyam cha chakrini. Yashak kirtim cha lakshmi cha. Dhanam vidyam cha chakrini.
Ayu rakshatu Varahi. Dharmam rakshatu Vaishnavi. Yashah kirtim cha lakshmim cha. Dhanam vidyam cha chakrini.
Ayu rakshatu Varahi. Dharmam rakshatu Vaishnavi. Yashak kirtim cha lakshmi cha. Dhanam vidyam cha chakrini. Ayu rakshatu Varahi. Dharmam rakshatu Vaishnavi. Yashak kirtim cha lakshmi cha. Dhanam vidyam cha chakrini.
Ayu means lifespan of a person. Lifespan is protected by, now when the next one later it will come, mrityu, from the apamrityu. It is kala mrityu and apamrityu. Apamrityu she protects. Like this one, the lifespan is protected by Varahi. These are all the explanations. We will have more of it as we go. Ayu rakshatu Varahi. Dharmam rakshatu Vaishnavi. Vaishnavi protects all the virtues. Dharma. It is protected by Vaishnavi. See, these are all essential for our life. The way we live. The way we live, the conduct of our life, and if our conduct is good, then you are protected. What comes next is the benefit of leading a dharmic life. This is Dharmam Rakshatu Vaishnavi. Yashah kirtim cha lakshmi cha dhanam vidya. Yashas means your honor. Yashas, honor. Kirti is reputation. Your reputation and honor. Lakshmi is prosperity. Dhanam is also wealth. Vidya is knowledge. All the 5 things. Yashas, Kirti, Lakshmi, Dhanam, Vidya. Just to see that in the order. If you don't lead dharmic life, you will not have that reputation and the honor in the society. Those who have reputation and honor, even if we don't know a person, if someone is very wealthy like our Ambani, Adani and all, they somehow have automatically some kind of a respect from everybody. From people. So respect and honor depend on what are all the things. Lakshmi, prosperity. If someone is prosperous, his roots may be different. But when you see someone prosperous, automatically some kind of respect. You don't talk to someone who is much inferior to you socially or economically. You don't treat this person in the same level who is prosperous. Reputation and the honor depends on all these 3 things. Vidya, knowledge. However poor one is, if he is very knowledgeable and can do things for you, clear your doubts and guide you in the right path, then the respect comes. Those days, like, when you go to the college, school and all, we have always respected our teachers, our professors we have respected. Probably, like, their socio-economic standards are not as good as some children in the class. Everyone respects them because of the knowledge that person possesses. Very simple. The one who comes to our house to perform all the rites, they come here and they do things, but we respect them so much. Not because of Veda Dhyanam, you go to, even if it's a small kid, when someone is doing Veda Dhyanam, the respect comes automatically in your heart. So, the respect and the honor depends on the three things: prosperity, wealth and knowledge. Understand that. This is the general logikam that I am saying. So, all the five are protected by Chakrini. Just imagine this. Chakrini. Chakram is something that keeps rotated. Your honor or respect doesn't stay always on top. The prosperity that you have got now may not be all the time there with you. Uncertainty is there. The wealth that you have today, you have tomorrow, you can lose everything. Yesterday we didn't have, today we have. Both sides. Vidya, even the knowledge. Jnanam bandha hai. Jnanam is also in bondage. At some point of a time you give up that knowledge. That knowledge that you have, you want to give up. Because that is a bandha, jnanam bandha hai. Everything that we are doing in our lives, when we are doing it, it takes the prime part of your life. You feel that is the most important thing that you are doing. But travel with the time, look back and whatever we have held as with so much of importance, now they don't mean anything to you. It is like, a kid when a pencil was the best possession on earth, the best pencil that we have, pen came and replaced it. Then the digital media came, everything took a back seat. And this also will get outdated. Jnanam bandha hai. Jnanam is a bondage. Today I am sitting and talking here. The perception of life, for simple example, I have been reading Bhagavad Gita, doing for quite a long time. The perspective of Bhagavad Gita when I was learning it in my teens started changing with times. The same Bhagavad Gita when I am doing it now, it gives us so much of different perspective about everything. Text has not changed. Your perspective about it, because your perspective comes with your experience. So all these things are temporary. That is why Chakrini protects it. That's why Chakrini protects it, because everything that goes up has to come down. Everything which is down has to go up. This is the Kala Chakra. No, nothing is permanent here. Somebody can be on top of the thing and next time not be even treated as a dust somewhere lying in one corner. We were in the prime of youth in our teens and yavana, beauty. Then the wrinkles come, skin shrinks, sight diminishes, hearing comes down. You are not the same what you were when you were 20. No? Everything is a chakra. That is why, see, the names have been chosen so nicely here. For each one of the deity, the names are something like, mind-blowing. It is simply mind-blowing. There is Chakrini they have given. How it is beautiful. No? Gotramindrani me rakshe.
Gotramindrani me rakshe. Gotramindrani me rakshe.
Pashun me raksha chandike.
Pashun me raksha chandike. Pashun me raksha chandike.
Gotramindrani me rakshe. Pashun me raksha chandike.
Gotramindrani me rakshe. Pashun me raksha chandike. Gotramindrani me rakshe. Pashun me raksha chandike.
Putran rakshen Mahalakshmi.
Putran rakshen Mahalakshmi. Putran rakshen Mahalakshmi.
Here Bharyam it is given, Pathim you change it. When women recite it, all our scriptures are male-based ones. No? When you see that, all the Kavachams, Kanda Sashti Kavacham, let it be Kanda Sashti Kavacham in Tamil, we recite that, Shanu Kavacham, Kanda Sashti Kavacham and all these things are written by males. That is the reason they have put all in the male perspective and not in the female. So there is like, they have given that, what do you say, like liberate freedom to like change it for women in this. That is the reason I am giving the alternative ones. So when it doesn't make any difference, like if you are going to sit and say Bharyam Rakshatu Bhairavi, then there's no point in that. So these things are like, given freedom to change. That is the reason I am changing. And also there's no bijam in this. The two reasons for that, okay? Putran Rakshen Mahalakshmir. That is I finished. Pathim Rakshatu Bhairavi.
Patim rakshatu bhairavi. Patim rakshatu bhairavi.
Putran Rakshen. See this, Sandhi comes here. Lakshmihi. Lakshmir. Okay. Putran Rakshen Mahalakshmir. Pathim Rakshatu Bhairavi.
Putran rakshen Mahalakshmi. Patim rakshatu bhairavi. Putran rakshen Mahalakshmi. Patim rakshatu bhairavi.
Gotramindrani me rakshet. Pashun me raksha chandike. Putran rakshen Mahalakshmir. Pathim rakshatu bhairavi.
Gotramindrani me rakshet. Pashun me raksha chandike. Putran rakshen Mahalakshmir. Patim rakshatu bhairavi. Gotramindrani me rakshet. Pashun me raksha chandike. Putran rakshen Mahalakshmir. Patim rakshatu bhairavi.
Gotra means stable. Like you can have animals at home. Then the stable need to be protected first before the animals. So the stable is called Gotra. Indrani, let Indrani protect my stable. Where like you have horses. Those days they used to have horses, cows. Every family had cows. So even the hens, all those things, like they have farm means that is the stable there. So Indrani, protect my guard, my stable. Pashun me raksha Chandika. The animals need to be protected by Chandika. Chandika needs to protect. These are all the things they need stronger people to come and protect it. So that is the reason Chandika comes to protect the animals that you hold in the stable. Putran Rakshen Mahalakshmi. Putra needs all prosperity. All your children need all prosperity. We always wish prosperity for our children. So Mahalakshmi, let her protect that, our children. But Bhairavi protects either your wife or your husband. Bhairavi is the frightful one. It is not that wives are frightful or husbands are frightful. Sometimes
That is the perception.
we have only created that perception. We are the creator of that great perception. Because the kind of memes that come on this topic is so many in the net. Like, now memes are coming. It is always an object of ridicule whenever you give talks. And here we are giving, like we are worshipping Devi, who is the form of wife, has been always the point of ridicule in every speech. Here is the place where we respect women. We respect women because we worship her. So we respect women. So even the frightful, we are also Bhairavi and Kali at sometimes in our daily life. Many a times. So sometimes only we are Shantaswarupi, you know. So Bhairavi needs to be frightful one. Bhairavi means the frightful one. Bhairava is frightful one. So Bhairavi is fright. Let her protect my wife or my husband. Whoever is like, you know, whether you are going to say Bharya or Bharta. Whatever it is. Bharta also you can say. Bharta. Okay? Don't say like Pathim if you don't say it also. Bharta. Bharta you can say. That is the fourth Bharta. Bhartam rakshatu. Bhartam rakshatu. Bhartam rakshatu. Okay? Bhartam. Bharyam. Bhartam. Okay? You can write it like that. I think that is more appropriate than Pati. Because Bharya has come, Bharta is always Bharta, Bharya. These are all the changes I made for, like, you know, teaching purpose, because many are ladies who come here to teach, come here to learn, and it is better because they have given the freedom to change it. And I don't want to randomly say the same thing, because Kavacham is meant to protect you, mainly to protect you, protect your body part. And of course we pray for our family, our children, and even for the animals that we are, our pets that we have at home. Here there is no separate stable. Our house itself is a stable. I shouldn't be saying it in front of her, but it is okay. Next one is nice. Pantanam supatarakshe.
Pantanam supatarakshe. Pantanam supatarakshe.
Margam kshemakari tatha.
Margam kshemakari tatha. Margam kshemakari tatha.
Panthanam supatarakshen. Margam kshemakari tatha. See, the sandhi comes here. Rakshet becomes rakshen. When you say it together, rakshen margam, okay? Panthanam supatarakshen margam kshemakari tata.
Pantanam supatarakshe margam kshemakari tata. Pantanam supatarakshe margam kshemakari tata.
Rajadvare Mahalakshmi.
Rajadvare Mahalakshmi. Rajadvare Mahalakshmi.
Vijaya Sarvatasthita.
Vijaya Sarvatasthita. Vijaya Sarvatasthita.
Rajadvare Mahalakshmi. Vijaya sarvata sthita.
Rajadware Mahalakshmi Vijaya sarvatasthita. Rajadware Mahalakshmi Vijaya sarvatasthita.
Panthanam supatha rakshen margam kshemakari tada. Rajadware Mahalakshmir Vijaya sarvata sthita.
Panthanam supata rakshen margam kshemakari tata. Rajadware Mahalakshmi Vijaya sarvatasthita. Panthanam supata rakshen margam kshemakari tata. Rajadware Mahalakshmi Vijaya sarvatasthita.
Panthanam means all travels. General travels are called Panthanam. Supatha Rakshe, the one whose path is Supatha, the path, whose path is good path. Let her guard all my travels. Here we need it in Bangalore so much, this protection. The next one is even better. Margam Kshemakari. First, travel itself needs to be protected. Safeguard my path. Our travel we can at least go by metro to some extent. But the road here is dangerous, even more dangerous. So the path, Margam is path, the road. Kshemakari, the one who gives safety in the road. Safety. First, Supata, the whose path is good path, because we always had to, our travel needs to be good. So, Supata Rakshe, Margam Kshemakari, the one who is the protector, safety, the God of the safety, the one who gives the safety, let her protect me in the path or the roads that we take. Rajadware Mahalakshmi. Rajadwaram is the main entrance of my house. Let it be Mahalakshmi dwell in that house. That's why we put all the rangoli and all in front. Light the lamps in the front. And like, in the evening time we switch on all the lights and we make sure that light is there everywhere. So to invite Mahalakshmi, because she is always standing outside, let her come inside our house also for some time. So she dwells at the gate of my house, main entrance of my house. Rajadwara, that is why main entrance, let her stay. She is staying. Vijaya sarvata sthita. Vijaya come every permanently sthita, sthira. Let her permanently protect me in my house. This house needs to be protected permanently by Vijaya, the one who is always victorious. Vijaya. Now the next one comes even better. Rakshahinam tu yadsthanam.
Rakshahinam tu yadsthanam. Rakshahinam tu yadsthanam.
Varjitam kavachena tu.
Varjitam kavachena tu. Varjitam kavachena tu.
Rakshahinam tu yadsthanam. Varjitam kavachena tu.
Rakshahinam tu yadsthanam. Varjitam kavachena tu. Rakshahinam tu yadsthanam. Varjitam kavachena tu.
Tatsarvam raksha me devi.
Tatsarvam raksha me devi. Tatsarvam raksha me devi.
Jayanti papanashini.
Jayanti papanashini. Jayanti papanashini.
Tatsarvam raksha me devi. Jayanti Jayanti Papanashini.
Tatsarvam raksha me Devi Jayanti Papanashini. Tatsarvam raksha me Devi Jayanti Papanashini.
Varjitam, the one that are excluded, not mentioned here. They have mentioned, tried to mention everything that a life needs in this Kavacham. There may be few things we would have forgotten to mention or skipped. Varjita means either skipped or excluded, whatever is excluded, but needs protection. Rakshahinam tu yatsthanam varjidam kavachenatu. Whatever remains excluded in this, whatever we have now described, varjidam kavachenatu. Varjidam also is the one needs protection but not mentioned here. All that's sarvam rakshame Devi. The ones that I have not mentioned also needs protection. So, tat sarvam, whatever I have forgotten, whatever I have skipped, which needs protection, please protect that. Tat sarvam rakshame Devi, who is there? Jayanti Papanashini. She is the one who destroys all evils. Papanashini, all evils, more than all evils, all sins. Papanashini. So, she is the one, Jayanti. When you, all your sins are destroyed, you are that punyam is you are the personification of punya. She is the Papanashini, the one who destroys all your sins. Jayanti, let her be victorious. She is victorious in destroying all your sins. Let her protect all that I have left out, but needs protection. Let her protect everything. Jayanti Papanashini. Padamekam na gacchetu.
Padamekam na gacchetu. Padamekam na gacchetu.
See, the sandhi comes here. Yadi chet shubhamatmanaha is the word. Okay? When you say it together, the sandhi is yadi chet shubhamatmanaha. Okay? Yadi chet shubhamatmanaha. Yadi chet shubhamatmanaha.
Yadi chet shubhamatmanaha. Yadi chet shubhamatmanaha.
Padamekam na gacchetu. Yadi chet shubhamatmanaha.
Padamekam na gacchetu. Yadi chet shubhamatmanaha. Padamekam na gacchetu. Yadi chet shubhamatmanaha.
Kavachena vruto nityam.
Kavachena vruto nityam. Kavachena vruto nityam.
Yatra yatraiva gacchati.
Yatra yatraiva gacchati. Yatra yatraiva gacchati.
Kavachena vruto nityam. Yatra yatraiva gacchati.
Kavachena vruto nityam. Yatra yatraiva gacchati. Kavachena vruto nityam. Yatra yatraiva gacchati.
Padamekam na gacchetu. Yadi chet shubhamatmanaha. Kavachena vruto nityam. Yatra yatraiva gacchati.
Padamekam na gacchetu. Yadi chet shubhamatmanaha. Kavachena vruto nityam. Yatra yatraiva gacchati. Padamekam na gacchetu. Yadi chet shubhamatmanaha. Kavachena vruto nityam. Yatra yatraiva gacchati.
Yadi chet shubhamatmanaha. Yadi chet shubhamatmanaha. If you want to for your well-being, if you aspire for your well-being, if you seek for your well-being, padam ekam na gacche. Do not take even a single step. Do not, padam ekam na gacche. Do not take even a single step. Kavachena vritho nityam. Without the protection of this kavacham, armor. Kavacham means armor. Without the protection of this, ask all the deities who are present in your body, doing different work. Let them protect you. Pray to them every day. So, don't even take a step if you seek Shubhamatmanah for your well-being, for your own well-being, Atmanah for your own well-being. If you wish for your own well-being, don't take even a step without Kavachena Vritho Nityam. Without the protection of this avrita. Avrita means covering. Without the protection of this kavacham, don't. Yatra yatraiva gacchati. Wherever you go. Gacchati means go. Wherever you go, one should, if one seeks the well-being of oneself, atmanah, oneself, don't take even a single step without the protection of this kavacham. What they say is, you can do a nitya parayanam. For this particular one, you don't need to be initiated into, you have to avoid the first two lines that Asya Shri we say, no? Those two lines you can avoid and you can recite it from Om Namah Chandikaya. Even those who are not initiated into Namakshari, the Kavacham is something, and the Argala Stotram, these two things, they have given the permission to recite. The Bijams are not there, but 13 chapters you cannot recite without Namakshari, whereas Kavacham and Argalam you can always recite excepting the first two lines. From Om Namah Chandikaya, you can recite it for your own protection. Nityam, that is why they say Nityam here. Tatra tatrartha labhascha.
Tatra tatrartha labhascha. Tatra tatrartha labhascha.
Vijayah sarvakamikaha.
Vijayah sarvakamikaha. Vijayah sarvakamikaha.
Tatra tatrartha labhascha. Vijayah sarvakamikaha.
Tatra tatrartha labhascha.
Change her.
Vijayah
It
sarvakamikaha.
is kamikaha or karmikaha. It is one.
Kamikaha. Kama. Karmika means it is karyam. Kamika means even your desire that you want to do. Sarva kamika. All that you want, not all that you do. This two difference. All that you do is karmika. Kamika is all that you desire. So you can say anything. There's nothing wrong in that. You can say karmika as well as kamika. Okay? Sarva kamika. Sarva means it encompasses everything, not a particular one. All kinds of desire or all kinds of actions. Okay? Tatra tatrartha labhascha vijayah sarvakamikaha.
Tatra tatrartha labhascha vijayah sarvakamikaha. Tatra tatrartha labhascha vijayah sarvakamikaha.
Yam yam chintayate kamam.
Yam yam chintayate kamam. Yam yam chintayate kamam.
Tam tam prapnoti nischitham.
Tam tam prapnoti nishchitam. Tam tam prapnoti nishchitam.
Yam yam chintayate kamam tam tam prapnoti nischidam.
Yam yam chintayate kamam tam tam prapnoti nishchitam. Yam yam chintayate kamam tam tam prapnoti nishchitam.
Paramaishwar, now that line, because the meaning will halfway through, so I will read the next line also. Paramaishwarya matulam.
Paramaishwarya matulam. Paramaishwarya matulam.
Prapsyate bhutale puman.
Prapsyate bhutale puman. Prapsyate bhutale puman.
Paramaishwarya matulam prapsyate bhutale puman.
Paramaishwarya matulam prapsyate bhutale puman. Paramaishwarya matulam prapsyate bhutale puman.
Tatra tatrartha labhascha vijayah sarvakamikah yam yam chintayate kamam tam tam prapnoti nischidam. Paramaishwarya matulam prapsyate bhutale puman.
Tatra labhascha vijayah sarvakamikah.
Sarvakamikah.
Vijaya sarvakamikah yam yam chintayate kamam tam tam prapnoti nishchitam. Paramaishwarya matulam prapsyate bhutale puman. Tatra tatrartha labhascha vijaya sarvakamikah yam yam chintayate kamam tam tam prapnoti nishchitam. Paramaishwarya matulam prapsyate bhutale puman.
Tatra tatra, the one who goes out like this with the protection of this armor, tatra tatra arthalabhascha vijaya sarvagamika. He will, wherever he goes, everywhere and everything, every time, he will attain whatever he wants or whatever he be, very successful, victorious. Vijaya sarvagamika, all kinds of work, at all times. He will be victorious. He will fulfill, all his desires and wants, everything will get fulfilled. Desires, everything will get fulfilled. Yam yam chintayate kamam tam tam prapnoti nishchitam. Whatever he desires or thinks about, chintayate kamam. Whatever the desire first comes in the thought, so desires, the thinking, desires, thoughts, thinking about acquiring something, all those things, everything he will obtain certainly. Nischyatam. Nischitam. Narayana Kavacham also, it comes in the Narayana, yam yam chintayate kamam tam tam prapnoti nischitam. This is something all the Kavachams have. When you, all these great scriptures are meant only to give protection to us. Whether we are going to read Narayana, or whether we are going to read now Mahatmyam, Sundarakandam, there are so many scriptures given according to your taste and the time. You can choose to do what you want to do. Many people do Bhagavatam Saptaham, Sundarakanda Saptaham. Everything is there. All options are open. Even if you want to do it for one mandalam, that is also given. The choice, there are so many choices are there in front of us. That is why when you read all these scriptures, when you recite all these things, so then it is like they protect you, will make all your desires happen. Okay? Paramaishwaryam atulam. Atulam means supreme, something that is unequal. Atulam. Tulam means equal. You can compare. Tula. Tula means a scale where you can compare. You have to have something to compare with this. Atulam means something is not there to be compared with. There is nothing that can be compared to. Atulam. Paramaishwaryam atulam. what is the best thing that is in this world? That you get it. Prapsate bhutale puman. You get it in this world. You don't need to wait for it to take another janma. You get it in this world. It happens now. Okay? I think we will stop with this because we've got only 12 more to complete it. Next class we will complete it. So we can recite this. I think only 11 we did it today, but it's okay. 11 we will recite it once and we will complete this class today. It's going to be 12:30. I didn't even see it. From Padmavati Padmakoshe start. Padmavati Padmakoshe Kafe Chudamanisthatha Jwalamukhi Lakajwalamabedhya Sarvasandhishu Shonitam Brahmani me rakshe chayam chatreshwari tata Ahankaram mano buddhim rakshe me dharmadharini Pranapanau tata vyanamudanam cha samanakam Vajrahasta cha me rakshe pranam kalyana shobhana रसे रूपे च गन्धे च शब्दे स्पर्शे च योगिनी सत्वं रजस्तमश्चैव रक्षे नारायणी सदा आयु रक्षतु वाराही धर्मं रक्षतु वैष्णवी यशः कीर्तिं च लक्ष्मीं च धनं विद्यां च चक्रिणी गोत्रमिन्द्राणि मे रक्षेत् पशून् मे रक्ष चण्डिके पुत्रान् रक्षेन् महालक्ष्मीर्भर्तां रक्षतु भैरवी पन्तानं सुपथा रक्षेन् मार्गं क्षेमकरी तथा राजद्वारे महालक्ष्मीर्विजया सर्वतः स्थिता रक्षाहीनं तु यत्स्थानं वर्जितं कवचेन तु तत्सर्वं रक्ष मे देवी जयन्ती पापनाशिनी पदमेकं न गच्छेतु यदि चेच्छुभमात्मनः कवचेन वृतो नित्यं यत्र यत्रैव गच्छति तत्र तत्रार्थलाभश्च विजयः सार्वकामिकः यं यं चिन्तयते कामं तं तं प्राप्नोति निश्चितम् परमैश्वर्यमतुलं प्राप्स्यते भूतले पुमान्